Hi, welcome to AFTV. We just won 2-1 here at the Emirates Stadium against Fulham. It's time for the roundup. Let's just start with Zinchenko and Partey not being in the side. Everyone's talking about it. Was there a clear, obvious difference in the side because of it?
Mainly in the midfield area, and you could see, especially throughout the whole game, that there was something lacking, and it was the pace of the ball going forward. Now with El Neni, I like the guy, good squad player. His strength is not to pass the ball forward, and I don't think he sees a pass quickly like the way Partey sees a pass. However, at left back, Tierney didn't have the best of games, but at least he defended well when called upon. And I don't think he was at 100% fit. I will say he's between 70 to 85% fit. However, the mentality has improved from the last 3-4 years. 3-4 years ago, we would have lost that game after conceding that sort of goal. Heads would have dropped. The fans would not have had the spirit to get behind the team. However, that has changed in terms of the culture. And with Arsenal this season, with this crop of players, what will make the squad better with 2 or 3 signings in the wide area, wide on the right, in the middle, like a Tillemans-like player, and another striker of a different type of striker, target man, goal-scoring striker. That's what goal-scoring target striker. And if you get them 3 together, and I don't see why Edu and Richard Garlick can't negotiate deals within 5 days to go. And I don't think the finances.
Well, you're not happy with what you've seen so far come through the door?
Listen, I'm happy with what we've got for the time being, but I feel that we need 2 or 3 more signings, maybe preferably 3 signings, and this squad can go on. And I challenge this squad, the whole entire squad, to achieve 80 to 85 plus points. And I say that because that will cement Champions League football from 3rd to 4th place. The 2 teams that are going to go above 90 are Liverpool and Manchester City. They're title challengers, We're not quite there. It's nice to be top of the league. It's beautiful. But the reality is we are not going to win the league. The reality is we are a 3rd to 4th challenging team, and I think that will suit us better.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if the team prove you wrong at the end of the season. Let me ask you, who is your standout player today? A lot of people were talking about Martin Odegaard, but who really shone for you today, and what did you take from today's game?
For me, I've got to go Martin Odegaard. I think the way he was making passes, just finding other players, he was very silky today. I'd say Saliba was good as well. Every time we got the ball, I never felt worried. I was assured he knows what to do. He knows exactly the pass to make, and I felt very comfortable whenever he was in possession because he was very comfortable today. I thought Gabriel was a bit sloppy with the pass because especially when he conceded. Mitrovic is the one sort of player you look at Fulham, you're like, he's the danger. And then to concede that chance so easily was just poor from him. But he made it back. He scored in the second half, and I don't know. I just feel like there's some sort of energy around Arsenal right now, where all the fans. I think maybe the documentary's helped, but there's such an energy where all the fans are united together. All the fans are together, and we just want to see this Arsenal team kick on.
100%.
We're top of the league right now, 4 wins out of 4. The only team to have done that. City, okay, they came back from a 2-0 loss, but we're the only team with 12 points right now. And I'm just excited to see where this goes. I think Villa, we can beat Villa. And then the real test next week is Man United, but we'll see how that happens.
Let's see if it might be a real test, it might not. Now, I know you've been waiting for a while, and I want to get your thoughts on, basically, like you just said there, the energy from the fans and whatnot. Where are you right now as an Arsenal fan? How are you feeling? Because, 4 wins in 4 games is good from an Arsenal side, a great start. And where are you right now? Should we be excited looking forward at the moment?
I think you've got to be excited about the future. I think when you look at where we've come from and you go back 12 months and where it was to where it is now, I think the growth is absolutely massive. So I think you've got to give credit where it's due. If you look at all of the games that we've had thus far, they've all presented slightly different challenges, and today was a new challenge. And what you want to see from a team is how do you deal with those challenges as they're presented. Man City went down 2-0. You probably didn't think they weren't going to come back in that game. And actually, we want to start building that. Well, even when we go 1-0 down, 2-0 down, everyone else, not even just the fans, everyone else thinks they'll come back. They'll eventually, plug it, and they'll eventually break sides down. The mentality, the culture, the leadership, everything that we're seeing in this club is is what you want from an elite sporting structure. And yeah, the documentaries help people understand that a bit better. And yeah, this decision's been made that we probably don't agree with as fans, didn't agree with at the time. But in the long run, you've got to understand, anyone that works in an organisation that understands about culture and leadership and all of those things recognises that these things don't happen overnight. And Arteta's he came in, he understood what he had, he worked with what he had, he got the best out of what he had, he transitioned, he made some mistakes, he sorted those mistakes out, and now now it's fully on him. So like we said earlier about the Partey and the Zinchenko situation, it's a challenge. Don't get me wrong, there is a drop off. You have different profiles and different characteristics that come from different players. So when Tierney and Zinchenko are playing, you're not expecting the same thing from them. The Partey loss is a big one because you don't have someone then that's progressing the ball, which meant that today there was a lot of pressure. I know Saliba and Gabriel have had a lot of praise today. Actually, Partey not playing today meant that there was so much pressure on them to actually progress the ball, because El Neni wasn't doing that. El Neni would get the ball and bounce it to the free centre back, who would then have to drive forward into space. Ben White was doing it when he was getting it, and that's hard. That's not necessarily their job. If you've got a central midfielder, you want a central midfielder that gets the ball, turns on it, and can kind of get Odegaard on the ball in areas where he can hurt teams. Xhaka on the ball, Martinelli on the ball in areas where they can hurt teams. The problem that you have with the market, and I know we talk about Tielemans and Neto and all of these players coming in, the market at the minute is so inflated. If you look at Anthony Gordon going for 60 million, if you look at Anthony coming in from Ajax and they're talking 70, 80, 90 million, when we did our business early, we got value. As Arsenal fans, we've struggled for years and years and years going into the last week of the transfer window thinking we need 4 players and not getting any of them because they're all massively overpriced. It wouldn't surprise me if no one came in. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it wouldn't surprise me. I think Pepe leaving, has again put more burden on Saka, which again is a decision that you question, and maybe they've got a solution for that. But it'd be interesting to see what the market does over the next few days. But it's so inflated, you can't really. It's a bit like the January transfer window, really. You can't really blame them for not doing something when you see the sums of money that are being rejected for players, who wouldn't get into our squad.
No, you're right there. Let me bring you guys in over here as well, just quickly. Just one question. A lot of fans are going to be saying, listen, it's only Crystal Palace, it's only Bournemouth, it's only Fulham. What do you kind of say to that? Do you say we're getting the job done, it's Arsenal Football Club, we're top of the league, or would you say, they might be right there?
We're top of the league, man. That's all you've got to look at. Yeah. That's all it boils down to. Yep. Do you know what I mean? We've done the business today. We struggled. Yep. Yeah. I thought 1-0 down. I thought, fuck, we're fucked. Yep. Sorry for my language, but but you know what I mean? We are 4 from 4. We've done it. We've fucking done it today. Yeah. We have done it. Yeah. And you know what? That's it.
Go on.
Fulham, Bournemouth are the 2 biggest games at the start of the season. Last season, Brentford done us. And all right, we won against Norwich, but it was a slugfest. I think they're the 2 biggest games.
Big up. And let me just finish with you and just saying, not Tielemans, forgive me. Zinchenko being out and Partey, did it affect for you? Could you see a difference? Is it a big effect to the side or not?
I feel like it's a massive effect because Partey, he brings a style of play to the team as well. Everything moves across Partey as well. I think we had El Neni today, who was a bit a bit sloppy today, a little bit sideways. We weren't passing the ball forward enough. So I'm just Partey's a big loss. His presence was is much needed. And in the transfer window, I feel like we need another centre midfielder, and we need that little bit of depth. And I feel like with El Neni starting this game and throughout the season, it may not be sustainable. And what's going to be Partey's thing after?
After. But hopefully we'll get someone before the window closes. But that's it for the fan roundup. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you like the video, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.